really makes an Amish person an Amish person is the fact that we're Christians. This was just a nickname that was picked up.
I guess we're more and more, we don't like the name Amish. We just want to be called Christians.
There's a couple things that we strongly believe, and one of them is that we believe that when Jesus says turn the other cheek, that's exactly what he meant. I really do believe that it is in its core value that it is a real good way to be a Christian. Now, is our way the only way? I don't believe that, because we believe that there are many that have found this in other forms. Praising my Savior all the day long. As a rule, Amish used to, and there are still some of us that see the Sunday as an all-day day of worship.
6 Sundays in a row, we go around the circle and everybody takes a turn to have it at their home.
Almost all services start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they last until around 12-ish. Then we stop for lunch.
That's a very important part for me. I love the fellowship after, if everybody goes home, you don't get to talk to anybody.
Fellowship, but also discussing some of the issues of life. All of us have times when we emotionally struggle. And I think these things can be done without taking a guy on a side and saying, you are doing bad. Where we just discuss it in a fellowship thing where, how do you feel about this? And so it builds up rather than bringing more discouragement. I really believe that that is a big part of what has made us Amish. Bring from above, echoes of mercy, whispers of love. Bless them in our time together, and also Greg and Sarah.
I guess we always thought if we wouldn't have children of our own, by the time we were married 5 years, we thought we'd, maybe do something. In my mind, I always thought, I guess, if we were never able to have any biologically, God must have another plan in his life for us. But we signed up for foster care. And we had, a number of short-term foster children, around 20 maybe. Our older son was a foster child, and then we got to adopt him too, and so it was just after you get started, you get it's addiction. But Catherine here is in the picture too there then. Her mother ran away and left her. Her dad needed somebody to, take care of her, and I started babysitting for her. And she started calling me Mom, and that was the first time in my life anybody ever called me Mom, so you can imagine what that did to me, so that was special. She's still part of our lives, as you can see,
They're just like parents to me. I go to them a lot for advice. And without Jesus in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today. And without them, I wouldn't know about Jesus. I try to come up at least 3 or 4 times a year. We live in suburbia, so there limits what you can do.
I like to shoot guns.
Me too.
And I just think it's fun when we're up here because we get to do stuff that we can't do back home.
Wayne and Anna Marie sign up for things that they know is not going to be easy. And they do it because that's what they believe God would want them to do. And they are living examples. It just touches me every time.
I think our business should very much be part of what we believe in Christ, how we can serve Christ in our business. I'm one that believes that your business should be small enough that it doesn't own you. First thing, that like everything else, if you want a good steak, you have to have good meat. If you want a good cabinet, you have to have good wood. And then the rest depends on skill and design. And that's the real challenge. I like to sit down with a customer at my little desk, and we draw and redraw and till hopefully we're both very happy with what we've got going. It's fitted my personality quite well. Wood is very forgiving. Forgiving meaning that if you cut it wrong, you can glue it back together and you can keep on going, and nobody will ever know. And I need that in my life too, making mistakes, you can correct them.